Okay, so picture this. You've got water that's so hot it's almost boiling, skinging up right from the ground.
Like a geothermal spring, yeah.
Exactly. Now imagine a complex living cell, like one of ours. Not just surviving in it, but actively thriving.
And that's precisely what we're diving into, this really astonishing discovery made in Lassen Volcanic National Park.
This is the fire amoeba, right?
Huh.
And Cindiamoeba cascadensis.
That's the one. And it's not just a curiosity. It fundamentally redraws the map for what we thought was possible for complex life.
So let's be super clear. We are talking about eukaryotes. Cells with a nucleus with all the delicate internal parts.
The very same type of cell that makes up you and me, yes.
And for decades, the hard limit, the textbook number was what? Around 60 degrees Celsius?
60 C was the absolute ceiling, the point where we thought everything just falls apart for a cell that complex.
So how far did this amoeba push that limit?
It completely shattered it. This organism was observed growing, dividing, totally happy at a confirmed 63 degrees Celsius.
Wow. That's what, 145 Fahrenheit?
It is, and a 3-degree leap might not sound like much, but at those temperatures, it's a monumental jump.
And it's not just, putting up with the heat. It actually needs it.
It's what we call an obligate thermophile, which means...
It has to have it. It
Without-
won't even start growing until it's at least 42 degrees.
Exactly. So that just begs the question, how? How on earth does it keep all its complex machinery from melting?
What did the genome analysis show?
It showed it has this sort of expanded molecular toolkit. It's just built for hyper-resilience.
A toolkit. Okay, what's in it?
First, it has specialized genes for these lightning-fast response systems. We're talking signaling pathways like calcium and MAPK and ROS.
So like an internal emergency hotline. It can react to heat spikes instantly.
A really, really good one. It means the cell is never caught flat-footed by its environment, and on top of that, its proteins are just inherently tougher.
They're built different from the start.
They are. Their predicted melting temperature is significantly higher than related species that live in, cooler water.
But what about protecting those proteins? They must have some kind of internal repair crew, right?
They do. They have a whole army of what are called molecular heat shock chaperones, specifically the HSP20 group.
Oh, these are the cellular bodyguards.
Perfect analogy. They're constantly refolding and repairing other proteins, stopping them from unraveling under that constant thermal stress. The sheer complexity of managing all this is just astounding.
And managing that kind of complexity, whether it's inside a cell or in a massive organization, is always the core challenge. Which, actually brings us to our sponsor.
A great connection.
This deep dive is brought to you by Silk. If you need help uncovering where agents could make the most impact for your business or personal life, from AI training and automation to software development, check out silk.com for all your AI needs.
And the resilience just keeps going. The amoeba stays active and moving all the way up to 64 degrees Celsius.
And to actually kill it.
You have to crank the heat to 80 degrees C. And here's the kicker. This isn't just some local weirdo.
Oh, so it's not a one-off discovery?
Not at all. They found almost identical DNA sequences in samples from Yellowstone and all the way over in New Zealand's Taupo volcanic zone.
No way. So it's a global strategy for life.
It seems to be, yeah. A globally successful extremophile. It just reminds us that life is so much more adaptable, so much more robust than we often give it credit for.
Which has huge implications for the search for life elsewhere, right? Mm-hmm. It just broadens the definition of a habitable world.
It absolutely does. But I think the applications right here on Earth are just as exciting.
How so?
Well, think about it. This amoeba is an untapped source of incredibly thermostable proteins. Imagine being able to harness those for industrial enzymes that can operate at extreme heat.
You could create more efficient processes, more stable components for things like synthetic biology.
Exactly. It's pure progress, really, built on understanding the incredible resilience that life has already figured out.
An amazing look at life pushed to its absolute limit. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive.
We really did.
If you did, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.